Hello everyone and welcome to Fletcher Farms Amarillo. I'm Julie Fletcher. Wanted to give you an update on the horses that we were able to rescue because of all your generosity and support. Liam wanted to be a part of this video as well, but he's taking a nap with all his friends while everyone else is eating hay. I know, it's so sleepy time. The big Liam. But while we were there, we did have an unexpected extra traveler with us. When we were down in the pen area, there was this one little horse that kept following us around, and according to what they said at Bowie, he was going to next be on the slaughter truck. So this little guy was just like Blue. We just couldn't let him stay there and decided to put him on the trailer as well. So this was a little guy that came home with us as well. But we were able to rescue the 3 horses, and this is a little bit of an update from when we picked them up.
When we arrived at Bowie, the person that usually helps us load the horses was at lunch, so we walked around the pen area, and this is our little girl. This is 2992, and while we were down there walking around, this little black horse just kept following Taryn around. When we were walking out of the pen to go back up to the truck, this little guy followed us all the way to the gate. There was just no way that we could leave this little guy behind. I know he doesn't fit into the draft horse mold, but sometimes you have to make exceptions for the ones that take your heart. My phone was just not cooperating this day, and I missed the first gelding getting on the truck, but this was the second gelding. This was 2995.
Good boy, bud.
You can just climb off that next rope.
Just right here?
Yeah.
Fit to that thing. Hurt. No.
Usually when we stop for fuel, I take videos of the horses. However, my phone decided that it wasn't going to take video this time, and I was just taking pictures. But these are a few pictures that I took when we were at one of our stops. Since we did decide to take the little guy home, it took us a little bit longer at Bowie than expected, so we got home after dark. I didn't get a video of us unloading the horses, but these were just a couple little clips that I caught when we got home. This is 2999, and that's Andy on the other side of the fence introducing himself. He's the 6-year-old gelding that has an issue with his legs, and he also is the one that had the cuts on his face. As you can see, when he walks, he does walk a little bit funny in the back end, but we'll get him checked out this week at the vet and find out what's going on with that. After everyone got used to their surroundings, they were fed and got settled in for the evening. Doing anything? Are you trying to scratch your booty again?
But since I messed up with the videos of them on the truck and didn't really get too many videos of us loading them, wanted to take you over there now and introduce you to the 4 new horses that we were able to rescue because of your support. We did get some rain here over the last couple days, so we do have a little bit of a muddy mess in some of these runs, but wanted to introduce you to the 4 new horses. Well, I'll introduce you to the geldings first. If you haven't watched the TV show Suits, we've been hooked on that now for a couple weeks. Me, Corey, Taryn, Michelle, Kara, everyone that's on our board is pretty much hooked on the TV show Suits. So we've been joking about it for the last couple months about if we ever get another gelding that we're going to name it Harvey Specter. So since we got 2 geldings, I'm going to introduce you to Harvey Specter and Mike Ross. So if you haven't seen the TV show, those are the 2 main characters on the show. So this is Harvey Specter. This is the 6-year-old gelding who has the issue with the hikey legs in the back. And the one that had issues with his face was all cut up. Hey, can you back up, buddy? We have put medicine on all these sore areas from where the halter was digging into his face. He does have a doctor's appointment this week. Apparently they seem to itch because he keeps trying to scratch him on the gate. Come on, buddy, can you back up? I know, everyone wants to see you. Yeah, everyone wants to see you, bud. But this is Harvey Specter, and like I said, we're going to be taking him to the vet this week to get checked, his legs checked, to make sure that there's nothing else going on with him besides just the odd way that he walks. So Dr. Wagner said that could be a neurological condition, or it could be a couple different things. So she just wanted to get him checked, which we will. We'll get him checked this week, and we'll have a full update after their vet appointment on how that went. And then this is the other gelding. This is Mike Ross, who's still eating some of his food. He's doing well. He does some strange things with his front legs when you go to pet him sometimes, or if you bring out food for him. He kind of stretches his front legs out and does this weird kind of stance thing, and he doesn't do it all the time, and we're not quite sure why he does it. He did have a big cut. It looks like he probably got into a fight with some of the other horses in the yard. We did treat that with some medicine, and I keep it packed so the flies can't get in there. When we go to see Dr. Wagner this week, we'll have her take a look at it and make sure it doesn't need any other treatment besides that. It didn't break any skin underneath it. It was just pretty much the top layer there. So the farrier is coming out this weekend, so everyone's going to be able to get their hooves done because they're all in desperate need of hoof care. So we're going to be doing that this weekend. But other than that, he's eating well and going to the bathroom, and he's just doing great. Him and Harvey are hanging out together, making friends. The boys were running around today with the mares, so they're a little bit sweaty. They got electrolytes today, and they're doing good. I'll take you over and meet the new girl. It's our new girl. We decided to name her Lila. I know, you're a sweet girl. If you would just let me put fly spray on you, mamas. Yeah. She's in decent condition. She does look like she has some possible arthritis in her front legs when she walks. So we're definitely gonna have that checked. Like I said, we'll be going to MVP this week for a checkup on all 4 of them. And hopefully it's just a little bit of arthritis or something along those lines where she's not gonna have any really bad medical issues with those front legs. So we've treated lots of our horses that have arthritis before, and if she needs some medical attention for that, some medication, some injections, we'll definitely get her taken care of when we get up to MVP for her treatment. But she is a sweet, gentle giant. She was part of the same herd as Harvey Specter and Mike Ross, so they are all friends. So this is Lila, and she's our newest rescue. And this little guy is our anomaly. He is definitely not a Belgian, but this little guy has to be probably the sweetest little horse that I've ever met in my entire life. He's just a total sweetheart, and he followed us around at the livestock yard in the pen area. He just followed us around. He's completely underweight. He needs a little bit of help and some feed, but he is just a super sweet little guy. And he's just, we couldn't leave him there. And as much as I know he's not a Belgian, he's the sweetest little critter I've ever seen in my life. And he did the exact same thing to us that Blue, the donkey, did to us. Walked right up to me and put her head on my chest. And at that point we knew that we had to just take her home as well. So this little guy is here on our farm right now, and he's safe. We're going to keep him here and probably use him in our therapy program as well. If we do decide to expand our therapy program, he would be one that we would be able to ride. So Taryn's going to work with him and get him to a point where we'd be able to get him on with a saddle. I know, you're just so sweet and you just want love. Yeah, I know, you're just the sweetest little guy ever. We still haven't thought of a name for him yet. We're kind of still undecided on what to name him. So if anyone has any suggestions, put them in the comments below. But for right now, this guy's safe here with us, and we're gonna give him a good home. And hopefully we'll have a name for him soon. I know, are you just gonna follow me? I know, you're just gonna follow me. I know, that's what you do. Ava, stop biting her. That's rude. Rude. Very rude. That's Ava over there, and this is Pearl.
From a previous rescue, we rescued Ava, Pearl, and Fiona. Ava and Pearl both needed surgery to remove tumors from their eyes. We did have that completed, but I haven't had a chance to get out a full update on how their surgeries went. I wanted to keep this video about the new horses, but I will do a video on Ava and Pearl. And this right here, this is Fiona.
But everyone is doing well here on the farm, and we will have more updates for you, but this was just an update on the horses that we just rescued. And again, thank you all so much for your support and generosity. The other two, I'm sure there's a lot of questions about the other horses that were still at Bowie. There's another rescue group that was currently in the process. They extended their time frame for them to be able to raise money. So the other horses, another rescue group was working on. So we're very glad that they were able to help the other horses out, and we were able to help these horses out, and we kept them off of the slaughter truck. So it's a good day all around for all the horses that are involved here, and that we kept all the rest of the horses off the slaughter truck. And let me tell you, it was a lot of horses that were going to go to slaughter. So we're really glad that we were able to help these horses, and it's all because of your support and generosity. Like I said, everyone's going to the vet this week, so we'll have an update for you on how they're doing.
And don't forget about our new Patreon account. If you haven't signed up to be a member yet, membership is only $5 per month, and you get exclusive content plus pictures of the horses every single day. Make sure you head on over to patreon.com and find Fletcher Farms Amarillo 817 so you don't miss out on all the extra content, question and answers, and all the things that we'll be doing on Patreon as well.
I'd also want to say thank you to everybody that sent us donations through HF&C for feed, bales of hay. Since we've changed their feed, we are going through bales of hay left and right. So they go through 2 bales about every 2 days. So we're going through a lot of hay, but we are saving money on Alpha Pro. So it's a good thing all around. And then thank you to everybody that has sent us gifts from our Amazon wish list. A lot of the gifts that have come lately don't have receipts, so we don't know who they're actually from. So if you didn't get a thank you from us, just know that we're truly grateful for your support and generosity, and we just really can't thank you enough for all of your help, because without you, none of this would be possible, and these horses would definitely have a much different fate. So again, thank you all so much for your support, generosity, and your help. We will keep you updated on everything that's happening here around the farm, and like I said, I'll get a full update out on Ava and Pearl after their surgeries, and then I'll also have an update after the farrier gets out here this weekend, and these guys go to the vet for a checkup. So stay tuned, and we'll keep you posted. Thanks. Bye.